Wilmer Valderrama. He's going to be in this new show on Fox called Minority Report. It's inspired by the Tom Cruise movie.
Yes, the Tom Cruise movie, which, by the way, was awesome. I think it came out in 2002. You know, at the time, sometimes people make fun of Tom Cruise and they forget that the guy makes great movies and is a pretty darn good actor. Anyway, Minority Report is basically the sequel. Minority Report, the TV show, the sequel to the movie. Wilmer dropped by recently.
I played the boss of the prison. Really exciting, brand new character for me. I've never played something like this before. He's a former Marine, and
oh wait, we got a real Marine here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Amazing.
And just so you know, Wilmer, a Marine is never former.
Always a Marine.
Right?
Once a Marine, always a Marine. That's what we say.
Right. But
Okay.
you know, now he's a lieutenant in the prison. You know, so that's his new, his new job. And but it's amazing. It's amazing. Steven Spielberg is producing this show as the continuation to Minority Report, the film.
Wow.
So it's the official sequel.
That's great. Minority Report. I remember the movie. I think it came out a little over 10 years ago, 2002 or so. Tom Cruise. Tell us about it. Basically, the pre-crime division.
Yes.
You work for the pre-crime division.
Yeah. So it turns out that, if you remember the film, Tom Cruise abolished the program, right? So the program doesn't exist anymore, and now we're looking at an entire new division, right? So pre-crime doesn't exist anymore. Now the pre-crimes, the pre-cogs are now living in witness protection programs. They're living like normal people.
So Rosanna, basically people who were thinking about doing something, the cops would find out you're thinking about doing something, and they'd arrest you before you did something.
Wow. Okay.
Exactly. So there was a lot of political stuff going on with that, and so a lot of big conspiracy. But the bell of it all was that pre-crime, doesn't exist anymore. So now this is 10 years after the film's incident. We're going back to the Stone Age, as we say, when we're solving crimes in a conventional way, and we're not predicting them anymore. We're just trying to mop up messes, right?
I want to see you in action in Minority Report. Take it away.
That's your idea of covering me, Blake?
That's your idea of teamwork, Megan?
Last time I checked, you weren't my partner anymore. You were my
boss. Yeah. Ooh, that never gets old. But it does remind me, I've been cleaning up your mess all week on the Rutledge case.
Mess? I stopped a terrorist attack.
Yeah, and you killed 2 suspects. Without your body camera operational. The feds are asking questions.
Like?
How you did all that. Alone.
Right place, right time.
The threat wasn't even on the radar.
Good police work, I guess. But feel free to take the credit for it.
Oh, I did. I also told him that if you had help.
Oh, you guys are going to hook up sooner or later in the series.
Do you hook up with anybody?
Well, it's funny that you mention, because it's so funny. Your radar is crazy, man. We may or may not have had something in the past.
Oh.
We used to be partners, and I got a promotion over her, and I became the lieutenant and her boss. And now it makes it for a very, you can see it a little bit how they're too familiar when they talk to each other, but it makes it really fun. I've never seen that dynamic on television before. So she's hiding an informant, and he may or may not be a precog.
Very interesting. Very different from the 70s show.
Yeah. Very different. Completely different than the 70s show, for sure. Yeah, completely different character, but exciting. Exciting to do something so unique and fun, and grateful to Steven Spielberg to allow me to be part of the show. He handpicked everyone. He's ridiculously hands-on the show, and
he does. He comes in every day and has something to say.
He maps out everything from the technologies, from some of the weapons to what we wear. He's super hands-on. The music, everything. This is a real Spielberg production.
How far in the future is this?
This is 2065.
2065. So, Wilmer, where are you from originally?
I'm from Venezuela. I was born in Miami, and when I was 3 years old, my parents moved back to Venezuela. And my mother's Colombian, my father's Venezuelan. I was raised in Venezuela until I was about 14. And then I came back to the United States in 1994 and, learned how to speak English, and eventually, got really impatient, decided to do something with myself.
How many episodes are in the can for
Minority Report?
Minority Report, we are 5 in. We are 5 episodes in. We're starting the 6th episode as we speak. Literally right after this, I'm flying back to Vancouver, Canada to continue to shoot the show. In fact, I shoot tomorrow morning.
Why are so many shows done up there in Vancouver? What are the advantages, if any?
The advantages are, you know, one, look, first of all, locations are incredible, right? I mean, it's a really great place for locations, and second, you know, unfortunately, tax incentives, you know, and the dollar goes a long way over there too, you know, so it makes it for you know, big difference when it comes to trying to save money and bringing the production value up, you know, so they don't you know, instead of spending $3 million an episode, like you could spend $2 million. You know.
So what's it like being back in the saddle of a TV show again?
It's very nostalgic. You know, I've been talking about this in the last week that returning to the Fox network is very nostalgic for me. You know, the Fox network is the network that gave me my start. You know, it's the network that gave me my break. You know, so returning to the Fox network and seeing everyone that's been, you know, here since I started was amazing. So I'm really grateful, really excited to come back to the Fox network and with such a unique show. But feels good. It feels good to come back.
Oh, good to have you back.
Hey, thank you, man.
We'll see you in the cafeteria.
Yeah, exactly.
Wilmer Valderrama,
yes.
we can see him every Monday night right here on Fox 5.
Correct.
Minority Report. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.